So we will continuously attract to ourselves people that resonate with our vibration. So, and in a romantic relationship, in your, SP relationship, in your partnership with your significant other, then usually that's going to be the person that you're obviously attracted to, that has all of those qualities that you love. They make you laugh, they're fun, and they have good family values, and whatever floats your boat. Religiously you're aligned, spiritually, all of those things. You've got the same kind of health goals. You love, you want your children to be the same, all the things. And we will also attract those people who have the exact triggers that are aligned with our wounds that need to be healed. So as in the person who is going to trigger in you all of the wounds that need to be healed. And a lot of people ask me, why do I keep showing up in these same toxic relationships? Because ideally, you are going to find one another and you're going to heal together. That's the most beautiful place, right? But it takes two. You need two people to do that. And I see that a lot in my practice. So I'll see two people, one who's really wants to move forward and who really, really wants to heal. And the other one who's just not willing to get to a place where they can see their own responsibility. And so the cycle continues, and you might continue to keep choosing your personal hell, what I call your personal hell, which is that you're going to keep accepting the behavior that keeps making you feel so unhappy and so uncomfortable and so overwhelmed and in suffering. So and the thing is that whether you stay in that relationship and you keep choosing your comfortable hell, or you leave that relationship and you don't heal that cycle, then if you do that, like if you don't heal the cycle, you're going to end up in the same relationship. And that's why you keep ending up in those same toxic relationships, because you have to choose to heal, whether it's inside of that relationship or outside of that relationship. At some point you need to choose to heal it, and you will change who you're attracting into your life. And it will not only be all of those wonderful things that we mentioned, but it'll also be somebody who is happy to grow and evolve with you, and who wants to, work with you and heal. And I've been through this in my own relationship. I know it to be true. I've seen the transformation in my life when two people, I've seen it over and over in my practice, when two people choose together. And so I've also seen where somebody just does not want to accept responsibility and it does not want to change, and where somebody's had to choose to move on for themselves. You have to love yourself enough to decide, do I want to stay here? Nobody can tell you that. Do I want to stay here and keep choosing my comfortable hell, or will we grow and evolve together? But if I'm the only one in the equation, then we're not doing it together. And you're fooling yourself if you think that you can change the other person. They have to want that for themselves. They have to want that healing for themselves, and it is healing. They have to want to heal, and people can heal and they can change. Even narcissists can change, right? I know there's all this, where we want to be a victim and we want to say that, narcissists can't change, but I truly believe that we can heal anything. Absolutely. And I've seen it. And I think you'll find there are a lot of people now who will say that you can even heal narcissism. So, I guess what I want to say is, you've got to take responsibility for your own healing. You've got to see that you keep showing up in these toxic relationships. And by the way, it's not just your romantic relationships. You might be attracting these same types of friendships. You might be attracting the same type of boss. You might be attracting the same types of colleagues. Whatever is showing up for you, and you're like, why do I keep coming up in these places? Why do these people keep showing up? Why is it the same person? The common denominator is you. And this is what I say to people. So if you have decided to leave your relationship, that's fine, but just remember, you are taking you with you. So if you don't do the healing, and if you don't do the change, and if you don't you know, do the change work and do what you need to heal, you're going to end up in that same relationship, that same situationship, whatever relationship that is, so romantic or otherwise. I hope that's been helpful. You know, I love you. I hope that you, you know, you find these messages valuable. Keep the questions coming in, because I really love to be able to answer whatever it is that you've got really going on with your life, and I'm going to be totally just out there and honest about it, because you know, we don't have to suffer. Big loves.